Hello everyone, welcome back again. Today we are going to learn about present simple tense. What's present simple tense? Present simple tense is one of the most commonly used tense in English. It's used when we talk about things that happen regularly, facts or situations that are always true. Before discussing the rules, let's talk about the formula of this tense. The first of all, let's talk about affirmative sentence. In affirmative sentence, just the first comes subject plus verb, and we should add es and s, the third person singular, and plus object or complement. And the negative forms, the first of all comes the first subject plus auxiliary verb do or does plus not plus verb, and of course the last one is object. And the negative sentence, the first interrogative sentence, the first of all comes do or does, auxiliary verb, and plus verb, subject, plus verb, plus object. Let's talk about one by one about this tense. The first one is to form the simple present, we use s to the infinitive of the verb in the third person singular, he, she, it. For example, I live in Tashkent. He lives in Tashkent. I sing a song. He sings a song. And the next one is, when the verb ends in o, double s, ch, sh, x, at the time we add es of the verb to the verb. For example, I go, he goes. I kiss, he kisses. I watch, he watches. I wash, he or she washes. I fix, he or she fixes. The next one is to form the negative and the interrogative. We need to auxiliary verb to do in the present simple. This means we have to add es in the third person singular, he, she, it, while the main verb will be used in the infinitive. For example, do you like, or I don't like? Does she like? She doesn't like, and so on. You can see there are some examples. And let's talk about the rules of this tense. We use present simple to talk about routines or habits. These are actions that happen again and again. For example, I go to school every day, or I have breakfast every morning. You can see there are so many examples in your textbook. The second one is the rule, we should talk about general truths or facts. These are things that we always true. For example, the sun sets in the west. So, describe permanent situation, something that doesn't change for a long time. For example, she lives in London. Or next rule is, we should talk about fixed timetables or schedules, like transportations, classes, or events. For example, the train leaves at 9 a.m. So, there are some keywords or some adverbs always use present simple tense. For example, they are always, often, sometimes, usually, never, every day, and others. So, from your textbook, you can do some exercise and try to learn this rule by heart. So, I think it helps you to improve your English very well. See you next time, my dears. Goodbye.